What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about Operation Omega. This is the event that is going to start today, and it can give you diamonds for Omega Sentinel. This is also tied in with the new Escape from Kiln, and on Escape from Kiln you can get diamonds for Guardian. So we're going to talk in this video about what you have to do in order for you to complete these events, and then if it's going to be worth it to push it to get some extra diamonds for Omega Sentinel or for Guardian. We're going to break down all information so you are prepared and you can make the decision for this event, if you want to push it further or not. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so in terms of the event, it was announced on the blog. The event is going to run for 8 days, which you can see right here, 8 days. And this event requires you to battle in raids with orkies. Now, we're going to get into specifics in a second, but you only need one orkies character to unlock most of the points of this raid section of this event, which is quite lame, because after that all the other points you get is from Revolution Orb fragments, and you can get these through the Escape from Kiln. There is also a component on the web store, which we'll take a look in a second, and this is going to allow you to get diamonds on Sentinel. Then you also have purple ISO 8, which is important for you to get Odin, and then you also have some Crimson gear if you are at the lowest levels. I think you get a little bit of Crimson gear, and you get a little bit of diamonds. So overall, I mean, it's not a amazing event. We are at this point where ISO 8 purple is the most important thing, because it will allow you to unlock Odin. And sooner than later, it's probably going to be required for the next level of raids. I expect the next level of raids will require you to have at least level 2 ISO 8 in order for you to participate. So keep this in mind. Even if you don't need the ISO 8 purple right now, you might need it in the future. Okay, so let's go back in game and let's take a look at the event specifically. There is also an alliance event, but we're not going to cover this one. This one, they have to participate in raids, and that's pretty much it. Now, in terms of this one, as always, there is a leaderboard whenever you have this type of diamond events. And you can see once again that you get mini uniques for Crimson gear. I'm going to be honest, mini uniques are not going to be a huge bottleneck. The biggest bottleneck right now at the end game is this type of materials: Crimson Arcane Powder, then the glyphs, and the vials. So at the end game, this is the biggest bottleneck that we are suffering. And as we move towards the gear tier 20, if that ever happens, that's going to be the major bottleneck. These mini uniques, believe me, this is not going to be a problem. I have geared up way too many mystic characters, and it's absolutely not a problem. Now, in terms of the rewards, as you guys can see, lots of purple ISO 8, lots of purple ions, some dark promotion credits, some dark diamond credits, and now we have available diamonds for Super Scroll and Old Man Logan, so this might be important for you. And we have gold and the training materials. Now, I know that the free-to-play players are still struggling with gold and training materials. If you are a Battle Pass buyer, this will stop being a problem for you after like a few months. We have some Crimson gear with the normal catalysts. Right now, this is not the biggest bottleneck. Like I said, the Origin gear is a bigger problem, and especially with a full Mystic team coming up next, it's going to be a major problem. But yeah, overall the rewards are important. Of course, we have our traditional month items, and then we have one of those special items. Okay, so in order for you to complete these, as I mentioned before, you have to participate in raids with just any Orkies character. So whether it will be Lady Deathstrike or Scientist Supreme, and remember that you can do these on the spotlight raids or on the doom raids or incursion raids, any raids where you participate, you just have to make sure that you use Ork's character. Then we have using Sentinel, Nimrod, and Omega Sentinel at 5L stars, 6L stars, and 7L stars. And this is one of the points I make, that people that buy new characters have no advantage, because you don't get any points for having the character unlocked, only if you have them at 5 yellow stars, which is very difficult. I have Nimrod almost unlocked for 1 month, and he's still at 3 stars, so I'm not going to get any extra points from these. And this is why sometimes the free-to-play players are fighting with the players that are buying the characters. Believe me, we cannot get these characters at 5 stars, and we don't get any benefit. And that's something Scopely should take into account, and they don't. So keep that in mind. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Beyond that, you just have to gain the Revolution or Fragments. We're going to take a look at exactly where you're going to get those. And one of the places where you're going to get them is on the event section, and it's on this new escape from Kiln. You can get a total of 10 orbs, and from what I have seen in the comments, people are saying that this event is not going to be a problem. I hope that will be the case. I hope everyone will be able to complete these. And we're going to get character shards for Guardian, and also red stars for Guardian. You see some teal gear, we have some crimson gear as well. These orbs will give you a random amount of ions. This is probably the worst orbs, but this is the first time they're going to give them away. And then we have more ions, we have more ISO8, gold, tons of training materials. So as a free-to-play player, this is definitely something that you want to complete. We made a video about it recently with my safe squads. You guys should definitely check it out. And then we have the 3 diamonds for Guardian. So these are the rewards, and this is one of the places where you can get these Revolution or Fragments. Now, going to the website, if you go once again to the website, we can see on the milestones, we already have it available. We have to zoom out, and then we have to zoom in again. It's a little bit annoying. But yeah, so this upcoming milestone, it's very easy to complete. You just have to get Thanos Annihilator orbs. This is from the arena, so you just have to participate in arena, get the highest rank you can get, and that's it. You collect these orbs. Now, remember that you also collect these orbs during the weekend. On the weekend, you get like 30,000 additional fragments, and this is how you can complete these milestones. Some people panic that, oh, you cannot complete this. Yes, you just have to complete those missions during the weekend, and that's pretty much it. Now, in terms of the video I was mentioning, we have, I'm going to just refresh the page, and you can find my safe squads right here. Safe squads for tomorrow, so for this escape from Kiln, where you can get diamonds for Guardian, and adjacently you can also get diamonds for the girl. Okay, so that's pretty much it in terms of the events. As you guys can see, pretty easy to complete. We can take a look at the math and the milestones you can achieve. And you can see right here, raid with Orkis, 10,000 points. If you have Sentinel at 5 stars, for some reason, I got lucky, I pulled 100 shards, so I can get 3,000 additional points, but this is nothing, because the total is over 77,000, and you get 3,000 out of that, so I mean, that's less than 10%, so it's a minuscule amount of points, and like I said, I just got lucky. Then we have a total of Revolution or Fragments at 28,000. This will give you 56,000 points. The web milestone will give you additional 30,000 points directly. And we are speculating that you're going to get 500 from the daily free claims over a day. So this is going to be another 4,000 points. So as you guys can see, this is going to give you a total of 103,000 points. So if you remove the 3,000 points that I got from being lucky, that's just 100,000 points. This is going to allow you to get milestone 13, where you get the monthly item, and this will allow you to get milestone 14, where you get some purple ISO8 and some purple ions. The next milestone beyond that is worth considering is milestone 16, but you can see that the gap between points is 11,000, and I guess the only way we're going to get those are through offers, because we don't have any information on additional points that we can get. And beyond that, if you are a paying player, you can get those Crimson Arcane Powders, that Crimson gear that I mentioned. It's the real bottleneck right now. You can get those at 234,000, but this is going to require a big investment. The gap between points is 130,000, and this is probably going to be in the range of $100 in order for you to complete. So I definitely do not recommend. Okay, so going back to the game, we have the diamonds for Omega Sentinel and we have the diamonds for Guardian. So let's talk really quick about those characters. Guardian right now, in my opinion, is not a character that is super important. As you guys can see from my alpha flight, he's the weakest character. I took him to Dark Dimension. He was a major disappointment because he's kind of slow. He has this stun. He applies defense down, which is fine. He applies more defense down. He also applies slow. The most useful ability was actually special for this slow. The slow for 2 turns is really important. But there are other characters like Dakan or Zombie Juggernaut or whichever character that applies slow that can be more useful in other game modes. So yeah, getting diamonds for this guy is pretty much a nothing burger. Now, there is the potential that more Alpha Flight characters to be introduced next year or so. So that might increase the value of this guy because he's the one that gives the HP to the team and additional damage as well. So sure, in the future, there is a chance that the value of this guy will increase and having these diamonds on him will be good for you. But this is going to be based on speculation, of course, and we'll have to wait and see. We don't know how long it's going to take. But right now, the Guardian is not doing much. Now, Omega Sentinel, she's very, very powerful. She's actually surprisingly powerful. I faced the maxed out Omega Sentinel in Alliance Wars recently, and the pings that she does, if you are under security, these pings are deadly. If you are using her in some rooms in Cosmic Crucible, this can be quite painful. And she has a chance of reviving, and she revives quite often. It seems like this 30% is more like 75% because she always revives all the time. On top of that, she also has these 2 stuns against mutants or tech characters. So that's 2 out of 5 tags. So pretty big amount of characters that she can cover. The damage is okay, but this additional healing that she does for all allies and Orcus as well gives her a nice amount of flexibility, and her attacks are also unavoidable, which is super annoying. This one also gives defense up and speed up to tech allies, so you could speed up characters like Dr. Doom or Kestrel or some other remarkable tech characters. So overall, she's pretty decent, and because she does damage, because she revives, because she heals, if you can get some of those diamonds for her, that would be great. If not for now, at least for the future, within 6 months, they should be farmable. They are not required for a legendary character, so their farmability might come sooner than later. But yeah, guys, this is all you need to know for this event. Once again, the diamonds for her would be nice to have. Diamonds for Guardian is really not doing much overall. But if you really want to get further on this event, there is no way you can farm it. It's just about spending money and complete the escape from Kiln and also participate in Arena. So that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I'll catch you guys later.